rig in the car where the steering's ripped out and put on the other side so the stunt guy can sit in the car, so I can sit at the driver's wheel and make it look like it's me. So I'm often thrown in there doing, full spins and doing pretty sort of serious car stuff, but it feels incredibly safe because the guys driving are probably the best drivers in the world, so it's actually a lot of fun.
Driving with two cameras in front of you on the hood mount is like driving like this. You just kind of put two big things out in front of you where you can't really see the approaching cars.
We work with some little toy cars, and then I told them the camera angle and how the car is driving. So and I also learned from so many movies.
He does very complicated camera moves, stunts. If you notice, the camera's always moving and going up and down and left and right. Lots of action going on at once.
He went through about 8 cars, smashed them up. Well, the whole car chase scene is just vintage woo.
Is in desperate needs and is sinking in some water, and we're going to go into the water and shoot the underwater sequences.
We shot the climax of the film in over 2 days. On the shore, there's this camera that's mounted on a crane, and it's a hydro cam. It's able to capture the action that's going on top of the water and then go right in. I think there was at least 200,000 gallons of water in this tank. It was 16 feet deep, like 50 feet in diameter. They have to, manufacture all the bubbles, and you've got a whole underwater crew down there. There's an intercom system that allows him to talk so they can hear him underwater as he's talking.
All right, here we go.
Clive hadn't done a lot of underwater acting before, so I think he was a little nervous, but in the end, he ended up looking great.
Baby steps to get into this and not just try to nail it on the first take, because I can't. This is one of those stunts I cannot overshoot my mark because it could be fatal. We had some divers in the water, oxygen tank in the trunk with a regulator. So if I felt it was going to go over, I would have pulled myself down to the floorboard, waited for the impact, whatever that would be, whether I land upside down and then with my right hand I could have grabbed my regulator.
So the way the stunt was set up was, Corey was he was supposed to do the spin and get about 30 feet from the edge of the bridge, but he was going so fast that he just about went over the edge. Doesn't look like it's a very dangerous stunt, but it was. He didn't have any cables. He didn't have any rigging to stop him from going off. That was all in camera.
I thought for sure, 100%, I'm going to go right over the edge.
Corey's been doing this stuff for probably 20 years, and the day after he did this stunt, he told the crew that you couldn't pay him to do this stunt again.
Heart's still pumping. It was boring. If I'd do it again if they asked me in a second. It's such a lie. What?
To get the car closer to the edge at that last shot, the car was actually rigged to a water truck, and the car just swung around, and that's how it got so close to the edge.
One more camera here, so we see when.
I think there's about 8 cameras. They had one at the bottom of the hill, had one underneath the ramp, shooting underneath the car. They had a couple off to the side, and then they had lipstick cameras in the front and the back of the car.
That might go over, but it came back down. and then I looked up and saw those people running.
When we measured it out, the car had gone 108 feet. And he was doing 50 miles an hour when he hit the ramp. I think he overshot the mark a little bit, but looks great.
And the car was going right toward 3 camera guys and 2 stunt guys running. Our safety stunt driver came out to my side and just hit me enough to push me past those people and just glaze off the side of the camera.